and we'll be
UK doing good to losers, but right now it is winners action time. Raflow and Ryukai stepping up to the plate. Fox versus Palu. Shoutouts to London. This matchup was my bread and butter commentating for many a year, thanks to Streaks and Zone. Two of the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah, so we just migrate that scene a little Frenchward, and you get a brand new encounter. So this set is for the right to fight Spargo in a top 8 play-in, and I think both of these players would really, really value the opportunity to do that. But Ryukai in particular is performing well above expectations. Super Semi was cleared out of his path, so he only needed to beat the Mega Man player Waxy instead. It still went to a Game 5, because Mega Man does secretly pretty well against Fox, as we were seeing yesterday at MomoCon as well, when Light and Peepnot went to Game 5. But Light did win. Can Ryukai, however, beat Raflow is the question.
We will have to see. Fox has to be very, very careful recovering to the stage, mixing up your timing. You cannot get predictable. You cannot fall asleep at the wheel, so to speak, because you make one little slip up against Palu off stage, and then you can get down tilted easy as you like. Trying to just encroach onto the Palu position. Wonderful bait for the back air, parries it, and is keeping Raflow boxed into this corner and able to fight out of the corner as soon as he loses control. I feel like Ryukai, it's dead even in percent, but Ryukai is controlling the pace so far.
Yeah, and he's obviously come off the back of a major level up in Japan, getting hit by the explosive flame there to lose the first stock, but Ryukai under the radar had some really good results in the land of the rising sun and has returned to France a new man. And this is going really quite competitively with Raflow, who is also able to win a B-tier tournament in Japan only 2 weeks ago, beating Lima at B-Smash, Big B-Smash. And you win King of Fields 95, a larger, major tier event after all. We have hit the A tier, fellas.
There it is, the edge guard capability in this matchup for Palutena. Just terrifying. That down tilt has so many active frames, can very easily snag Fox's recovery at the ledge. And Raflow is going to confirm that into back air every day of the week, especially when that down tilt hits meaty.
That was a really interesting miss on the up air, though. I guess the invincibility of a get-up attack was able to beat it out, because Ryukai was certainly in range, but did win out with that little kick. And if you can take this stock away in reasonable time, this isn't as bad as it looks.
Well, it's starting to look a little bit worse. Another down tilt at the ledge, a whiff punish, catching that landing off the side B. Another down tilt. Lovely use of the jump to stall barely outside of Raflow's range. And gets the side B back to stage. This is crucial now. Ryukai has to find a nair into this up smash. We need an early kill, but just getting booted time after time. Another down tilt. I hope you're keeping track, because that number is only going to go up throughout this set. Raflow, there we go. Thought he had it off of the Ned going deep down, but instead catches the jump and just... I said Ryukai looked really, really comfortable, really good at that first stock, but Raflow very much taking control of things, and once he had Ryukai off stage, he did not let up.
Hey, Liv, do you want to hear a major upset?
Huh?
Mezcal beats Gluttony.
Oh, what?
The link was at play. Let's not pretend it wasn't. But
sure.
That's still hard to do, and that is going to throw the bracket wide open at this major tournament. Mezcal, perhaps... It's funny, Mezcal has been ranked 150 in the world twice. And he may, in fact, get within there again. Either that or he's been ranked exactly 100 and exactly 150.
Goodness me.
Let's get back in with the Raflow Ryukai action. Game 1, of course, went to Raflow. We're going Pokemon Stadium 2. See if you can do it again.
I mean, these fields will be covered in poppies by the time we're done. I'll say that much. Goodness gracious, it's been a vicious old bracket, as it always is when it's as stacked as this. But Ryukai needs to find a little something that was missing in that previous game, and I think that's survivability, because goodness gracious, every time he's getting hit off stage, I'm feeling a little nervous.
As you have every right to be, but Ryukai maybe a little less so, because quite happy to just run around there at top speed, center stage, gets the dash attack into a drag down fair, no follow-up off the back of it, but you've always got to put the feelers out there and say, I can always fish.
I think there was a missed opportunity there for Ryukai to cover 3 options with that forward smash, tech place, miss tech, and tech to the ledge. I believe they all would have gotten scooped by F smash there, so perhaps a missed opportunity for an edge guard sequence. But still, maintains the lead at the moment, overextending slightly with these dash attacks, but finds that all crucial landing there into the up smash. A little adjustment in the seat, a little bit of adjustment in the game. Ryukai looking better.
Absolutely, and here is another starter. Oh, there, he heard your advice about the F smash. Said, what if I try it at 14%? It would have potentially hit and done some damage.
You English pig dog, if I will taunt you and then F smash a second time. All right, enough Monty Python.
Just happy to sit with this lead is the comfortable thing. 88%. You know, Raflow used to bringing this back, but it's not like Palutena has any dedicated comeback tools. If you want to bring back a stock as Palutena, you simply need to play better than the other guy. But a jab nearly killing, making that an opportunity.
Was going for the counter, but was just a little bit too late. Raflow late on the counter, misses the down smash from Ryukai though. Both players dropping an opportunity off of the ledge, a whiffed up smash. Ryukai's Hail Mary finds nothing but air, and Raflow plunks the shield right in Ryukai's face, but a gorgeous answer immediately back, not letting up for a second.
So there you have it, and goes straight in for another falling nair, but it's going to be Raflow's nairs coming out instead. Palutena obviously famed for the... Oh, just grabs the ledge. I'm sure Raflow wanted to drop down and try for a down air swing there, but the ledge getting in his way, so Ryukai will safely make it back with 40%, until he gets straight up into the jab.
Yeah, missed on the auto radical. Oh, very late hit of that dash attack, but Ryukai's been on the back foot for a good 30 seconds now, and he needed that. He needed something to get back into control here and control that center stage, control the landing space, just keeping Raflow boxed in and out.
We'll get a blaster in there as well, just to go into the 91s. But Raflow, we haven't seen too much in the way of explosive flames, given that Fox falls like a rock so quickly, and Ryukai's recoveries have been on point. But if you cover that linear option like a Fox illusion, you can get the down tilt and see what it leads into. For now, Ryukai possibly attempting a trump there on the warp to ledge. We'll get an up throw instead.
Yeah, gorgeous teleport cancel to center stage, but Ryukai doesn't fall for it, catches the landing with an up smash. And Ryukai with a very solid game of his own there.
It's a big game for him in a big year of his competitive career. I've got his smashes uploaded so I can lift the list off some of the recent results.
By all means.
We've been having. There's plenty of French wins, of course, but from outside of that region, he's beaten Chag from Mexico, beaten Justin Byleth, who's living in France at the moment, and Japanese wins like Rocky and Nizamamo are included. Critically, Ryukai got 25th out of 370 at an S+ tier in Japan. That was Coulon 16, the big major after Kagaribi, and he also got 97th at Kagaribi itself.
The set
guaranteed at least 17th here at King of Fields.
Yeah, set record between these two. Very kindly popped onto the screen by the wonderful Ambler, putting all of this together. Thank you so much, Ambler, for keeping in charge of the restream here today as we step into this third game. Very even record between these two. Some close sets, some not so close sets. But this is looking to be some of the former, as both these two stepping into this third game on small battlefield.
If you're going to get a win, why not do it at a major tournament in your home ground that unlocks a set with Spargo afterwards? It's a decent incentive, I feel, for Ryukai.
Oh, call out on the teleport cancel. Ryukai yet to be touched in this first stock, only takes a trade there and maintains control. And just has Raflow boxed out to the corners of the stage throughout most of this. Dash attack on shield doesn't quite get the kill off the back of it, but all roll in at perfect distance to get the throw too.
So actually keeping so far away, doesn't even want to risk the vague idea of a Raflow drop down up air or something, gets the up smash. Ryukai is posed here to take another game potentially, and this is not a loser's bracket you want to be in, might I add. We've got Super Semi down there. We've got Gluttony down there. And there's many, many more still to come.
Certainly plenty more action on its way. But right now, Ryukai's focused on what is right in front of him. As Raflow, lovely little whiff punish, baiting the dash attack with movement, delivers a dash attack of his own. It's moments like that. They don't net you too much percent. They are not the end of the world in and of themselves, but the confidence that a sophisticated move like that can bring, I don't think it can really be fully put into words.
So Ryukai will simply not try to put them into words, and will try and deliver them to Raflow's face with something
the games speak for themselves.
A big kick. But Raflow is doing well to stay composed, considering this is another game where he's down, but I've seen Raflow truly, when he's given the chance to take his time, he will just work things out. That grand finals at V Smash in Japan, where Lima was just committed to purely timing him out for 5 games straight, Raflow, he was losing pretty hard at first, but then he had time to think, and by the end of it, he won the entire tournament. So Ryukai is trying the opposite approach. I do not want to give Raflow time to think and consider how to win. I simply want to get up in his grill until he has no grill remaining.
Absolutely. The last thing you want to give a cerebral Batman-like player, the last thing you want to give Batman is prep time. So Ryukai just getting rid of the plan by punching straight in the face.
Well, it hasn't quite gone that way, though. Raflow has pulled this back, is in the lead, and goes for the big spike. Perfectly timed, as ever, the leg sweep from Palutena.
Getting the trade at ledge. That's how you know it's a good spike. You get the trade. Obviously not ideal in terms of percent, but just it shows you're getting in there, you know.
But Ryukai, you can have all the stage techs you want, but now the pressure's really on to find a kill, and that was an extremely brave up smash which didn't find its mark. Now he's trying something a little more technical, but it still ends in an up smash at the end. Raflow is just kind of seeing through the vision here. He says, I don't care how many mix-ups you do first. I know exactly what move you want to land on me, and I will ensure that you don't get to do it.
Oh dear. Ryukai? Just trying to desperately, please, one of these back airs land. There it is, but somehow not quite getting the kill. Now another opportunity off of ledge, gets the teleport cancel. I love the fake out. He's conditioned teleport cancel into back air, and so instead expecting the shield goes to the throw. I love that awareness, even in such a tense situation as this game 3.
Now a recovery situation to get Raflow just threatening there, going off stage, knowing the down air wasn't too viable, but a back throw certainly is. Ryukai, it's all fallen apart here. Again, going to the ledge, doesn't do the down air sweep, instead kills with an up air. That makes it 1-1.
Catching that jump off of ledge again, exactly how game 1 ended. Just, I mean, like, Raflow is just an absolute monster on the ledge right now. I really don't think there is any obvious answer or any like major adjustment Ryukai can really make apart from just guess better, be quicker, don't get hit off stage, because once you are off the side, Raflow will keep you there by hook or by crook. It is just the pace at which, like we mentioned, you know, don't give Raflow prep time. Even in this faster paced match, like, Raflow is still operating with such a level of awareness that teleport cancel to the center of the stage, having gone back air after back air, catching the approach, to instead empty land, turn around, grab. It didn't even connect. It was just, it really is the thought that counts in moments like that.
We've got another upset in the bag as well. Any Me Gunner fans in chat? Do you like Me Gunner? Because Nataru certainly doesn't anymore. Amin from France getting the 3-2 over Nataru. Purely Gunner versus Pichu. And it's Amin moving on to face the winner of Scores versus Super Semi, which supposedly is still going. Definitely still going is Raflow versus Ryukai. So let's head into another game.
Goodness gracious me. Both these two shaping up mentally and physically. Just locking themselves in. You can't look past the current set. You can't think, okay, oh, this is for Spargo. I get to play against Spargo.
I really want to fight Spargo. Please, 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 please.
Please, I want you want to, because you just want that. It's not like, oh, yo, such a cool player. It's you want the chance to play against the best. Because if you play against the best, you have a chance to beat the best. But you can't be thinking past the here and now. You're going to get right into this game 4, and that is exactly what Ryukai is doing. Give it that quick 66.
Sure enough, the Kalos Pokemon League choice, I think, partly might be a response to all of the down airs that Raflow's been getting at ledge, saying, all right, well, if I put a bit more of a physical wall here, you won't find it quite as easy to keep sweeping through me. But it's all
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Okay enough. Oh,
No, like
parry
we were seeing some forward throws off of like Legend. Oh, goes straight down there, delivers it down there.
Said the stage might help with preventing it. We'll just go a little deeper for the down air then, shall we? Possibly untechable as well. I didn't quite catch the color of the splash.
I mean, I don't even think he hit the wall. I think it was only Raflow hitting the wall. I think Ryukai didn't even have a chance to tech, but Ryukai
Definitely
not offering any second chances to Raflow
sure.
either.
All right, the jab not even going to finish connecting into itself on this occasion. Things are coming up Raflow in these little itty-bitty scenarios, and when you've got a top player like Raflow, he's going to take all of those interactions that go his way, even if they're small, because it just forces a straight fighter like Fox to start the plan again. He's like, he wants to get up in your grill and hit you. So if it didn't work, he needs to go from the ground up again.
Oh, goodness gracious, floating over the top. Just the threat of that downer. The tension. Oh, what? That was such a beautifully spaced downer that even on parry, the up tilt wasn't able to connect and scoop. I mean, Raflow's just on another plane right now. The get-up attack just barely timed properly to keep Ryukai alive there, because you know that back air was killing.
Right, just a bit of space. Raflow says, I'm perfectly happy to be on this platform. Half of my moves give me invincibility. You can come to me, fella. Raflow will eventually come down from his high platform to once again threaten a down air. Poor old Ryukai has been on watch with every single offstage interaction. Raflow has been peering from his sniper's tower.
Oh, dearie me, just falls off the side of that side platform, and now trying to wait. Oh, almost tracked Raflow up to the heights, but instead it's Raflow who comes in with yet another up air, killing from so low down. Fox just does not stand a chance against that kill power of these later percents.
Oh, I certainly wasn't expecting an up smash there, especially not in that direction, but no major loss. Ryukai has got two back airs, and one back air and one rising nair to send.
We got three.
Third one will miss, I'm afraid, from Ryukai, and punished for it as well. Big up air.
Wow, that was very, very close to Raflow connecting his up air. I do not know exactly how close, but still very fortunate for Ryukai. Be able to get that kill, take things down to last stock. This is your winner's life on the table here.
Maybe now is the time you start thinking about, yo, but what if I get to play against Spargo? Just get that last motivational drive to say, hang on, I can fight this Raflow guy whenever. Get out of my way. I want to fight Spargo, please.
Oh dear. Maybe one more upper, that might have been it. Might have been a game 5, but flies over the up tilt. Oh my goodness. Going to the ledge time after time this set. But when it counts, going high above it, goes for the forward smash, trying to catch the jump. But the timing was slightly off. And now, jumps into the down tilt, calls out the spot dodge. Raflow sets those headphones down with purpose, springs out of his chair, and now is moving on to that crucial Winners side top 8 qualifier against Spargo. That was a gorgeous call out on the spot, on the air dodge, sorry.
And popping off as well. It shows how even a lower ranked French player, if he puts you in danger, it elicits a big reaction when Raflow pulls that off. So he will indeed move on to face Spargo. I believe I will also be moving on to swap with another caster. I'll stick around until they join the call.